Hi, my dear one. Are you the type of person that likes thrifting? Or maybe you have not stuck your entire foot in the water yet. Have you recently purchased a home, or have you been in a home for a very long time and you have not seemed to actually cultivate the atmosphere that you want in the home? You're still confused, you don't know what you like as much, you're trying to figure out exactly the things that will make you feel soulful in your home, will make you feel creative in your home, will make you actually like to see what you're looking at in your home. Are you possibly exhausted? You're a mother, you have children, you're running around doing this, that, and the other, and maybe you need an outlet to let your mind rest, to let creativity flow. If that is you, I totally understand. I was there just with you. My name is Brandis, and I am a Christian life coach in training with the Professional Christian Coaching Institute. I absolutely love helping mothers live God's best for their life in their home, in their mind, in their body, and in their spirit. And I do this through life coaching, and I also do it through journaling. And I have published a Christian guided journal that you can go ahead and find below. Today, I want to go ahead and share 3 main reasons why thrifting is wonderful, I believe, for your soul and for your home and for your mindset. After I'm done doing that, I want to go ahead and do a quick refresh to my makeshift life coaching office that I have here in my room, and I'm going to take you thrifting with me real quickly just to show you a couple things that I was able to use in the office and then something that I was able to use downstairs. But before I get into the video, I want to remind you to go ahead and subscribe if you want to be part of Step Into a New Day, this channel here. And you can also find me on my Facebook page at Step Into a New Day and on Instagram at StepintoaNewDay LifeCoaching. I would love to have you over there as well. So before I start talking about the 3 ways of thrifting for your soul, I wanted to just kind of take a step back and just talk to you about the fact that a long time ago, I moved into the current home that I'm living in, and my husband and I moved into this home. I had just had my first daughter, Estella, and you can go ahead, I'll put a video up here to just learn about my story if you are new to this channel. And I just remember entering this house and I looked around and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. I don't know the first thing to do. I don't know where to begin. I don't truly know ideally what I like, how I want to decorate spaces, none of that. It was definitely a blur to me. I was not sure how to cultivate that for myself. My husband just got out of law school at that time. He was starting a new job. We had a lot of debt, and I was a teacher before. I quit working. I did not have, we didn't have that extra income, so we did not have a lot of money at the time. So I really wanted to take it easy and try to figure out where to go from here. How do I really make this house my home? So my mission was to start to figure that out. And I want to say that probably one of the things that helped me the most was I started my YouTube channel back then, but even before I started that channel, I was watching other women. What were other women doing? How were other women, creating a peaceful environment in their home? And there's many women on YouTube that were able to help influence me to then create this atmosphere that I am very proud of, that I've been able to create for my family, and that an atmosphere that I would love to see for others. And this atmosphere is not saying, oh, this is my style and I want my style to be your style. Absolutely not. It is really engaging with your own soul, with your own spirit. And that's what I was able to do. I was able to really connect, really kind of see and tap into what did fill my soul, what did agree with me, what resonated, what aligned with me. And I was able to really push that out and create the environments that I wanted to in my home. And it's something that I continue to do, and I continue to love doing little by little. Okay, so tip number 1 would be that you are nurturing a soulful and purposeful mindset. So I think when we move into our homes, we have that mentality that we want to hurry and we want to decorate really, really quickly, and we want to get everything done, and we want to buy all the furniture and do all the things. And then if we can't do that, or if we don't have enough money, then we feel really bad and we feel like we're lacking, and we might feel empty. We might feel not up to par with other, women that are able to get their homes together. And so thrifting, I think, gives us that time. When you go thrifting, I think that it allows you to really start to figure out what jives with your soul. What do you like? What do you like looking at? What appeals to you? What is pretty to you? What is masculine to you? A masculine element in the home. What do you like? I think that if you offer yourself the opportunity to go thrifting and to look around, you're going to be able to come back with some treasures, come back with some items that you're able to decorate your home with, and your house can kind of look like it's been collected over time. And you can enjoy it. You can enjoy that process. So that soulful and purposeful mindset is not, I just want to finish my house and I just want to get it done. It's the opposite of that, which is, let me decorate my home and treat it as if it is an adventure. How can I go to a thrift store, find things that I like, and then start to implement things in my home and really enjoy the process and enjoy the journey? And one suggestion I would say would just be to go to the thrift store and really start noticing, where does your eye land? What does it constantly look at? What colors does your eye constantly land on? What textures? What kinds of things? What kinds of things are you drawn to? Are you attracted to? And that can start to create, possibly the color palette of your house. That can start to create the style that you like. And I'm no designer by any means, but you can start to understand, do I like, more straight lined items? Do I like curlier things, more ornate things? Do I like, more industrial or futuristic looking items? You're gonna just be able to tell by where your eye is landing when you are at the thrift store looking around. So that's something that I would definitely recommend that you try. Number 2, as a busy mom, going thrifting helps you take a break. I definitely remember, me being busy and being stressed out and just completely overwhelmed. Thrifting for me, and this is something we talk about in coaching, was an energy gainer. There's things that drain our energy, many things, right? Technology can drain our energy. All the responsibilities in our home can drain our energy. Children can drain our energy. But an energy gainer for me at that time in my life, and it still is, was thrifting. And for me, it was a time where a busy mind that was constantly thinking throughout the day was able to relax. As weird as that sounds, and you might understand this and be able to relate, but when I'm able to go to a thrift store and I'm able to look at the shelves, for me, my mind is able to almost rest because I'm looking for that diamond in the rough. There's so many things, and there's probably more less desirable things than desirable things when you go to a thrift store, but the whole goal of it is to find that diamond in the rough. Find where your eyes are attracted. What do they see? What would be something beautiful that you would like to take home for yourself? And I think it also really opens up your mind for creativity and for the possibilities of, seeing something and being able to maybe turn it into something else. Maybe you want to spray paint it and you want to turn it into something else, or you can go ahead and, get a frame and you can take out the original picture and you can put in maybe one of your new pictures, but you really like how the frame looks and that was the diamond in the rough that you were able to find, and you can now place that in your home. So a suggestion that I would recommend would be, if you are feeling stressed that day, if you are feeling overwhelmed, go to a thrift store, walk around, let your mind rest. You don't have to buy anything. And if you do maybe buy something, a lot of times what you are going to buy isn't going to be that expensive, and you're going to be using your brain, you're going to be possibly working those creative elements in your brain. and you're going to be able to take that back with you. So again, if you're overwhelmed, if you're stressed, take a thrift break and give your mind a break. And tip number 3 would be to find your soul style. So as I go back and as I think about this channel, Step Into a New Day, and as I think about life coaching, and as I think about the fact that I really love working with mothers, the home space is so vital. It's such a beautiful, beautiful place. And this home space that we live in does not have to look like a magazine. It doesn't have to be ideal. What it does have to be is it has to be filled with you and your love and your care in whatever way that intends to look like. And so with thrifting, I believe that you are able to really get your start. You're able to explore. If you're starting off with not a lot of money, you're able to kind of see what you can find and kind of pick those items to bring back and to get those ideas that you'd like to bring back into your home. It's that home space that deserves your soul style. And I think we can look for our soul style on Pinterest. We can look for it in magazines. We can look for it on other YouTube channels with other people. But the best way for you to find your soul style is for you to really tune in with you, right? For you to really tune in to that center, for you to pray to God to guide you with your style, to open up your creative faculties, your creative mind, and for you to really understand what it is that you like and what you want to bring in as beautiful in your home. And so I would just recommend, again, going to the thrift store, saying a prayer, just being on the lookout for what you see. And maybe you've seen things from other venues, other platforms. And so when you go to the thrift store, you can see if those things pop up, and that's going to further validate that those are things that are important to you and that you want to bring back into your home. I don't talk about, the soul style being just materialistic, but it's just, what comes from the heart? What do you want to create in your home? Do you see some nice candles? Do you see some nice frames? Do you see some really cool books? Do you see a really beautiful pot that you can bring some flowers in and create that flower atmosphere in your home? Do you find different, wall art that really speaks to you? In any regard, your soul style is you. It is just about you. You are taking the initiative to find out what really works and jives with you. Okay, so right now I want to just take you with me real quickly. This was probably a couple weeks ago, and just like anything else, it's just so funny with me with thrifting, just like eating, right? Just like, okay, I need to eat my 3 meals a day. I feel like if I haven't went thrifting for a while, then I haven't nurtured my soul in a while. Just like if I haven't read my Bible, or if I haven't prayed, or if I haven't journaled, I haven't nurtured my soul. That's how I feel with thrifting as well. So this was a day that I was ready, and I really needed to nurture my soul. And I really, again, I didn't know exactly what I was going there for. I will show you what my life coaching desk looked like before. This is what my life coaching desk looked like, very kind of scrambled, lots of bags on top, lots of things going on, and I really did not have proper organization in this space. And it's funny because this makeshift desk, basically I pull out the first drawer, I have this like a bamboo bath tray that I put on the first drawer, and I plop it on there, and then I'm able to grab a chair from the hallway, and then I put my computer on there, and that is my life coaching desk, where I do my classes as well as my life coaching with clients. So you saw the state of the desk. I went to the thrift store, and it's a place called New Uses that is by me. I go to different types of thrift stores, but that is the one that I'll go to like on the spur of the moment. So when I was there, I think the first thing that I saw were those brown corbels. And I think that's what they're called, corbels. And that's definitely the look I like. I really am attracted to anything European looking. I studied in Spain when I was in college, and that's just my soul. If I had to describe my soul to you, part of it is really that just European look. I do like some ornate items. I like things that, you know, are also fresh and romantic and, you know, neutral colors with maybe pops of color, but you know, my soul is that European style. But I saw these corbels and I really liked them. And I said, I'm like, okay, I have a lot of coaching books that I really need to start getting organized, and I want to be able to quickly just take things at a moment's notice. If I need to look something up before I see a client, or if I need to grab something before I go to school, I want to make sure that I'm able to do so. So I grabbed those corbels right away. And then as I continued on, I ended up finding like a mail carrier, and I guess a mail sorter is what you would call it, and I thought it was really cute. I really liked, you know, the detail on the front, and it was clear. And I thought that this would be a great thing to just put like different folders and different papers in on my desk as well. So then finally, I saw this beautiful silver bowl. Now the silver bowl I had seen several times before. I saw it, I didn't buy it, probably saw it several times, and then I'm like, you know what? There's just something about it that I absolutely love. And so I wanted that to come home with me too. So I went ahead and I got that silver bowl. So when I got home, I initially thought I was gonna take that silver bowl and maybe put it in my room or somewhere else. But it's funny, I put it right on top of my washer and it just looked beautiful. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So that's where it ended up living. That's where it ended up staying. And now from this day forward, this is where I end up putting masks. So anytime I wash any of my children's like cloth masks or whatever, I just take it and I put it in that silver bowl, and then when I go out to the car, I'll take all those masks and then I'll put them back in the car with me, because that's normally where I keep all the masks. But it's like a really good transitional place, so it was able to have some good function and beauty as well. And I just absolutely love looking at this bowl when I go in and out of my laundry room, because my laundry room is very, very small and tiny, but this gives it some really cool life and I love looking at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now just a quick refresh of now what my makeshift office looks like. You saw the before, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the after. And I was very much inspired to hang up my mission and vision statement for Step Into a New Day. A lot of my different life coaching sessions that I've actually had where someone has coached me, there's been tremendous amount of insight that has come out of these sessions, and a lot of times I am very much inspired to type it up. And so I was able to put those typed up inspirations into clear sheets and hang them up. And so now every time I open up that makeshift office, I am able to be further inspired, further reminded about my mission and vision, and it is something that is going to keep on propelling me with my life coaching. So it all just kind of happened organically. I definitely did not expect to go thrifting and have this makeover refresh for my life coaching office space, but that is exactly what happened. So again, the thrifting just gave me that time to be creative. It enabled me to give my mind a break and fill my soul, and it was able to add purpose and function and soul into my home. And I hope that this can benefit you and help you. If this has, please go ahead and pass this on to anyone who you think would be interested. And I am going to depart, my dear one, step into love and connection, step out of fear and protection, and live God's best for your life. I am Brandis, and I will be talking to you in my next video. Take care. Bye.